Hey guys, make sure you stay until the end. We'll explain about common mistake people make when replacing fuses and relays that can end up you spending quite a bit of money on diagnostics tools, parts that you may not need. Make sure you stay until the end. Hey guys, welcome back to Free Car Repair. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you having a Ford Explorer, that generation here from year 2011 to year 2015. If you have a problem where the transmission, guys, does not shift, it cannot shift, you wonder what causes that, it could be super simple fix. We'll talk about it, maybe even something not directly related to the transmission. We'll also put a link in the description of the video below where you can buy cheap parts and tools, that way do not waste money and time. So let's start on it now. So before we start, let us tell you guys a little bit about us. Every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. We take them completely apart, we show you how to fix engines, transmissions, engine lights, transmission lights, fuses, relays. Why we do all that, guys? Because our mission in the shop is to save you as much money as we can. All we need in return, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, that way we can keep making these free videos. By the way, check out our YouTube channels. We have, guys, more than 15,000 free repair videos that can save you thousands of dollars in future repairs. So let's go ahead and start on it now. If a transmission does not shift, guys, multiple things can cause that, but first you want to check fuses, different fuses. Some of those are for transmission, powertrain control module, engine computer and other systems. We'll explain about that. Shifter fuses, where they're located in multiple fuse boxes. The first one, we need to open the driver door here. Guys, we need to come into the driver's side in the footwell compartment, and here on the left side, behind the parking brake panel, look up in the dash on the left side. You have a black cover like this one. Press these two tabs right there, these tabs right here, squeeze, pull the cover out, you're going to find a fuse box with a layout like this one here. Before we continue, let's explain quickly why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. So let me explain why it's super important, guys, to test fuses. Fuses, not often you can see if they're burnt or they're good. Sometimes they may seem perfectly fine, you think it's a good fuse, you put it back in and you end up spending money and time on parts and problems that do not exist, guys, when all you had to do, test your fuse, find out it's bad, replace it, fix your problem. So we will have a video how to test a fuse, okay, different kinds of fuses, and how to test relays, guys. We're going to put the link in the description of the video below specifically to that video. Please check it out. So here, guys, what we need to check two fuses, then we need to go to a different fuse box and check quite a few more. The fuse that we need to check now, okay, is known as fuse 41. This fuse will be that 7.5 amp fuse here. You need to check fuse number 18 right here. Next, you need to open the hood. Once you open the hood, that's your car battery. On the driver's side, that's the main engine fuse box. Press the two tabs, lift the cover, and you have that layout here. Let's zoom in a little bit. Here, okay, let me fit in the screen. What we need to check here, we need to check fuse number 56 now. So 56, if you have it, it will be right here. You may not have all of them, depending on which engine and transmission you have as well. Fuse 90 will need to be checked right there. We need to check fuse 67, 68, 69 and 70. Okay, all these fuses will need to be checked. Also check fuse 86 right here. Now you need to check relay 66 for the powertrain control module. And guys, now we need to check fuses for ABS, traction control module, because it's related to the transmission. If it's bad, it will cause the transmission not to work as well. So check fuse number, that's 5, fuse number 5, fuse 43 right here will need to be checked. Then you need to check fuse 59, which in that case is 56, 57, 58, 59 right here. After that, you need to check 92, guys, that fuse here. Other things that often can cause that problem. Now, guys, on the brake paddle we have one device that's known as brake light switch. Now that brake light switch detects if you apply the brake paddle so the transmission shifter can be released. And if that brake light switch does not work, that can cause the transmission not to shift as well. We'll have videos on our YouTube channels how to replace brake light switch and how to test brake light switch as well. Another thing, it could be problems with the shifter. Now, if the transmission doesn't want to shift at all, make sure you don't have ABS, traction control, or advanced track warning on the dash. That can prevent it from shifting as well. Next, it could be other things as well, except the transmission shifter. It could be mechanical or most likely electrical problem in the transmission. In the transmission, you have shifter solenoids. You have multiple ones, probably about 8 of them. So those shifter solenoids, guys, okay, what they do, they look like this one. Let me show you. I have one, okay, that looks kind of like that, almost the same. Oil goes through different canals. So if you want to see how to test shifter solenoid, how to replace transmission shifter solenoid, we'll have videos on the channels. Other things that we've noticed could be transmission valve body as well, guys. But first check fuses, brake light switch, check codes. Make sure ABS, advanced traction control light is on, then go to the transmission shifter, and from there go to the transmission, guys. Those are the most common things we see at the garage. So guys, by the way, you have all kinds of different fuses, relays, circuit breakers, and check under the hood. It's even more complicated, guys. And even you have some special fuses, okay, like this one right here. One time we needed a replacement fuse, we couldn't get one, and we were stuck in the middle of nowhere because of that. We'll recommend to buy some, put them in the glove box for a peace of mind. We'll share the link in the description of the video below for your convenience, where you can get them at a good price, quick shipping. That way you do not waste money and time. Thank you guys for watching, and see you next time.